Hi, I'm Mark Schneider and you're watching Schneider Classics. Today we're doing an oil change on this 2004 Pontiac Sunfire GT.
I said I'll hold on. It's a simple principle, but now I'm stuck on my own. I need to find a way to save myself. Since I'm not a hero, since I'm not a hero.
There's your oil plug. It's just a 15mm. And I'll show you where it is. There's your oil pan, and it's just at the back of the oil pan there. Then your oil filter. I always take this piece of the intake off. You get the oil filter there.
I guess it wasn't that far away that I could reach out to. I said I'll hold on. It's a simple principle, but now I'm stuck on my own. I need to find a way to save myself. Since I'm not a hero, 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 since I'm not a hero.
So for the oil filter's just right there. For the Sunfire, I always just use a crescent wrench, a couple turns, gets her loose. This is the same on Sunfires and Cobalts, Sunfire Cavaliers, Cobalts, some newer engines, because this is just the Ecotec 2.0. So I hate the oil filter placement, but that's where it is. Oh, look at that, lovely. Still draining a bit down there. Oh. I normally drop this straight into the pan, but you go through here and you can check if there's metal filings or anything in here. Just a paper filter, so it'll collect it all. If there's no filings and stuff, typically you're good. Always wipe everything down if you get oil on it. Oh. Now, for these cars, it's just an old paper filter. But while I'm in here anyways, you always get a new O-ring. I always just put the new O-ring on anyways, because you're in here anyways. New ring will give a better seat than the old, depending on how long it's changed. And for paper filters, if your car is going to sit a while, put a better high quality paper filter in. If you're changing your oil changes regularly, if this is like, because this is we live out in the country, this gets changed every like 3-4 months. So because of that, I just tell her put in the cheapest oil filter you get, because it's not they make that much of a difference, because it's just a paper filter. But if your vehicle is going to sit, if it's going to be a while before your next oil change, throw a better quality filter in. Because I'm in here anyways. It's just a good habit. It's a habit I have with the dealership. If you get a new O-ring, you get a new O-ring with your filter, just change it. There, new O-ring, nice and seated. Put a little bit of the used oil onto the O-ring, a little bit on the O-ring, and just install her back in. Come on, stop being difficult. There we go. Now remember, this is an oil filter. This is your oil filter cap. This doesn't need to be torqued down to whatever. This just needs to be snug. Like, doesn't need a lot. Let me get in here with my other hand. Oh, come on. Because you got to remember, you're probably going to be the one that changes. And if you're not, be nice to the next guy. Don't be a dick and torque it all the way down when it doesn't have to be. because then you're a jerk. Like I said, I just use these. Technically, if you're working in a dealership or if you're working with these cars a lot, go and get the proper size socket to fit on top of that. Just snug. That's all it needs to be. The only thing that sucks with these oil filters is, yeah, it's a tight space. It's hard to get in and out. But that's it. That's how you do the oil filter. Screw on the intake. While I'm here, I'm going to just quickly check. Yeah, she still has a good level of brake fluid. So that means my brake line that I redid in a video, which I'll leave up in the corner, redid the one rear passenger side brake line all the way down and across the vehicle. That was a fun job. Done a few things on this car here and there, but it has work. So now that that's done, we can go back underneath the vehicle and reinstall the oil plug. I'll put how many foot torque pounds this should be to on screen, but wipe this off, because with that wiped off, this way when you put new oil in, if this has not seated properly or sit properly, it'll drip into the pan and you'll see it because you wiped it off. As you can tell, not using the most expensive oil, just using this. I do not recommend synthetic oil for the 2.2 Ecotec. They just don't like it as much. I think I remember in the manual reading you're not supposed to. I may be wrong on that. It's been a while since I've read the owner manual. But we use Quicker Start, as you see, because it's cheap. And the old bottle's got the good old pour handle. 5W30, pop open. Here, I'll show you. Right here. Says 5W30 right on the manual. Pop her open if she wants to go. after you check your level here, pull it up. You just want her above, you just want her just under the max min line in those 3 little ridges. Hi, cat. What? What do you want? Meow? Meow. What do you want? Just attention, apparently. That's it. Let's start her up. Let her run for a little. What that does is just running the carb for a little bit, cycles it right through the whole motor. And that's all there is to it. The changing oil on these 2.2 Ecotecs are very easy, very simple to do. It's they're really good engines, really reliable engines, until they aren't. But speaking about engines, you should enter that giveaway in the description below and check out that video, because we're giving away a 340e snowmobile engine. It's an awesome little engine. It fired right up, no problems. So enter that giveaway if you want to win that motor. There's also a couple other things, like we're giving away a toolbox in that giveaway as well. So check that link in the description below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Schneider Classics. See you guys in the next episode.